Okay, y'all, I'm getting a channel message. I haven't done a reading all day for the last couple of days, maybe 2 days straight. And I know I'm noticing about what's going on, okay? So, an update about my neighbors. Okay, these people have officially have been moved out of this unit. Okay, they've been moved out. I put my doorbell alarm system on my door. Now remember, guys, the first one came off. They took it off and they damaged it. Okay. Now I have securely put this on there. It's real tight. It's latched. I recorded it that it's latched on there. You can't just take it off of there. Okay. The alarm system is, even if you walk in my grass, it's going off. If you walk, you can't, God damn it, it's going off. Just pure point blank. God damn it. I said what I said. Now, move forward in this message. So, y'all, I got some information, okay? I was doing some research behind all of these attacks. And this is why it's very important for me to do these readings and stay aware and awakened to what's going on. Y'all, I had this, I was looking through my phone and I used to live in Beaumont and I applied for housing assistance. Okay, I applied for a couple of places for housing assistance. Okay, these people, I lived on 1395 Burden Street in Beaumont, Texas. If anybody knows where Burden Street is, that's right by Avenue B by on Washington Boulevard, off of Washington Boulevard. Okay, and y'all, I'm gonna show you some information here in a minute. After I dump this video, I'm gonna load the information up to my phone, and I'm gonna show you guys. Y'all, these people have been emailing me for months, months. Y'all, I didn't even. That's. I'm gonna say this, y'all. If you applying for services for properties, go in your phone, check your emails, guys. Check your emails. Just the name of the company that you applied for, just put the name in your email and see if something pops up. Okay. Y'all, I applied for some apartments in my hometown where I was born and raised. Y'all, these people have been emailing me March, April, and May. 3 months straight from last year. Okay? Last year. For the document for me to be approved for an apartment. Y'all, these people were stealing my mail. Okay? They stole my mail. This lady said, she said, we mailed you out a letter. I'm like, what? Y'all, at this time, y'all, I was staying in that house. I couldn't even afford to pay the rent. Okay? And my landlord was Lawrence Evans. Okay, that was my landlord. The house was unstable. The house, it like the gas leakage. I almost died in the fucking apartment. Well, in the house, the duplex house. Okay, the neighbor next door, he knew what was going on. I'm gonna tell you how he was. He let his gas get cut off. He let it cut off. He didn't pay his. He had no lights. Okay. And I'm wondering why he didn't pay his gas bill. I'm like, why he pay his gas bill? It's cold as hell. But I ended up having to call the fire department, y'all. I was falling asleep in the apartment in my house one night, and my head just started pounding. I'm like, oh my God, why my head hurt so bad? And when the fire department got there, I don't know, they did something and they came in with some type of reader thing and they just told them to get me out the house. Get her out of here, get her out of the house. Everybody exit the house. It was chemicals letting off in the house. Y'all almost died. People was looking at me, checking me out. Y'all, my eyes were bloodshot red and I kept telling the man, I said, I have a headache. My head is pounding. I don't know why my head is pounding. He said, you could have died. You been sniffing in the carbon monoxide or some shit like that. The fumes was being let off in the unit. And when I went through that moment, And y'all, when I tell you, I'm like, what? That's the neighbors. I'm not cutting it off either. I'm gonna let it go off. Anyway, so y'all that keep Astro rejecting in here. And when I tell you that shit smells so bad, I hate to even start saying this in the middle of a reading, but y'all, it smells so bad in here. It smells like death. Okay? There's a spirit on these people that's Astro projecting in here. Okay? And it smells so bad. It smells so fucking bad. And all I keep saying is, get out! Get out! But see, they moved the people from upstairs. Unless there's someone up there in that unit, I don't think there is. I would have heard it, but 90% of the chance you gotta watch when you live in an apartment complex because they sneaky. They sneaky. Okay? I'm gonna pour some bleach down. I'm gonna let it sit and then I'm gonna mop my floor. I just can't stand the smell. It smells too bad. It smells awful. Yeah, it smells bad, baby. My apartment ain't all that big either. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta see me do this on the live. It's all right. It's real life. Excuse me. I'm about to get back to the message. Just give me a minute, y'all. I'm walking around with a thing in my hand. So, y'all, while I'm going through this phase, I got information that my mail had came, and they've been taking my mail. This is not nothing new. This is not something that happened a year ago. This is not something that happened 2 years ago. This been going on for a long time, y'all, and I never knew. Okay, I just actually just found out today, like me looking back in information and me living in a certain other county, me not county, the same county, and living by my grandparents' house, and knowing that the post office right there by my grandparents' house, like everything was convenient for them to steal stuff, and that kept me under like spiritual attacks. Okay, they had people attacking me left, right, left, and they were doing the same thing here. Okay, to block out that mail. So the other day when I went to the post office, I got a document from the Social Security office, okay, and my bank, okay. Now I'm looking in the back of my mind, I'm saying, I hope this thing they call the police. I hope it didn't call the police. Anyway, moving forward. If they come, they just come. So if I wouldn't have did what I did today to look at my phone and go do research and figure out what was what, I would have never known that they stole the letter. The lady said that it was no return sent back to her, that they had been sent me a letter out, but I was denied for the place. That's what she stated. Okay, but still and all, I could have went and fixed whatever it was that needed to be done. But it's just the fact that I was living in a very poor environment and situation. Okay, I was living in a very poor population, meaning there was a lot of guys hang out, trash around, like a very what I mean when I say a low population. So it's just to put an eye opener out there. I'm gonna upload the information to the website. So the email that I got, I'm gonna upload all those emails that them people had been sending me that I never received. Okay, and in the system, anytime you apply for any type of housing assistance, and you have updated your address, you supposed to get that mail to your current address. Okay, if you have went on the Beaumont Housing website and you updating phone numbers, email, text messages, or whatever, that information supposed to come to go straight to your phone because it's all collaborated together. Anytime you apply for Beaumont housing assistance in a low income house basis that goes through housing, which is we call HUD in our community, in our county, we call it HUD. Anytime you apply for those type of services, those services are automatically updated in a system that you have already have an account to be placed on a waiting list. So if you're on a waiting list and you're applying for the houses that come up on the waiting list on the apartment complexes, okay, that's low income based, goes by your income, okay, and all of that information go to one computer system, okay, go to one computer system. How I know? I've been on housing. These places accept housing. These places have housing assistance services for people that on low income based, okay, people that's on fixed income. Okay, that's how I know. I was told by one of the workers, if you upload your information to the system, it automatically loads if you have the app. Everybody kind of knows. It's kind of like common sense. But if you're not aware of certain things and you want to know where you won't miss those type of information, that's the type of shit that you will ask. Hey, dude, if I apply here, would it show up over here? Did I apply here? And they'll be like, well, yeah, everything follows because it's all under housing. Okay? So say, for instance, I went and applied at Pima Village. I leave Pima Village. Pima said I was denied. I leave from Pima Village and I go apply over here at, West Virginia Manor. And West Virginia Manor say, okay, well, you popped up in the system of apply for their service, but they denied you, but you got approved over here. That's how that works. It's all a trail. Okay, so more to the story is that when you apply these services to get help or to get HUD and you don't get your information, that's because somebody back there behind the scenes tapping with your documents. Okay, this is an inside job. And for what I'm looking at and what I'm understanding, my information was taken. Someone took my documents. They were going in my mail taking documents. I remember I used to order packages and they were telling me to hurry up, get home. You got your mail. And I'm like, well, why, if I got my mail, what I'm gonna rush to go home for it? Like they was saying, like they was trying to take my mail. Okay, I was out and they went to my house and they took the mail because I never got the housing letter. I never got it. Okay. Now, all these years, it's been, almost 2 years. My email have changed. My phone number has changed. And I never got a phone call from them. Okay? For the housing services where I applied for the services with housing, okay? Never got it. But I got the email. The email, let me tell you something. It didn't even pop up on my phone for me to get the email. That's how you know these people tampered with your phone and allowing you to, I can't say allow you, but just reroute your information on your device. So if something was delayed getting to you, it could have been through the retrograde, but this is the type of things that they do to make excuses for what they do to hinder us. Okay, and which is the chosen. So when retrograde come, it's like, oh, well, we'll look at it as a delay. I have a member where I was on probation, and I'm gonna tell you something. My caseworker had done text me a link to get services to go apply for. Y'all, that link popped up on my phone. I'm looking at it. As soon as I blink my eyes, it blanked out. I'm like, where did it go? It was gone. It was missing. I swear to God. And I'm talking to her. And I'm like, it just popped up and it just went away. Like, I don't even see it in the text message. Like, you know, when you have a call app on your device and how would I say this? When you got a call app on your phone and you can see like the pop-up text. Now on the phone, on your regular phone through the text app, you don't see that. Okay, it don't pop up like that. It'll pop up at the top. And they'll send a notification, like they'll sing a song, whatever. This time, mine's pop up through the app. It pop up on the device in the big bold letters. Okay, it did that, and then when I tapped it, it went away. I went through the regular app, for the messages, and it wasn't even there. It wasn't there. So it just kind of allow you to see and to understand how people are crooked and foul just to see you down and hurt without anything, knowing that you struggling. Yeah, I lived in that house. I couldn't even pay the whole full rent. But this is how they help mess up your rental history. Okay, this is how they set you up for failure in your life, to where things won't even balance out for you, man. When I tell you, people are just really screwed up, and when you awaken, like I would never fall asleep for a motherfucker to come that close to me to fuck me over like that. Excuse my French, but if I can't be real with y'all, myself, I can't be with y'all. Okay, this is some real life shit that I'm experiencing. Like, this is dead ass. This is like shit that happened to me last year, that I'm talking about right now, which is a year later, that I'm just not finding out shit. So when you awake, when you asleep, people just, hey, they just went through your mailbox. But you spiritual though, but you asleep. And you raving at them, they raving at you like, yeah, you dumb bitch, I just took all your mail out your mailbox. I got it in my back pocket, dumbass, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you awaken, you read everything. You're aware, you seeing everything, you sniffing everything out, you know what I mean? But now, like, when you shift your atmosphere and you shift your train of thought, like the other day, I was sitting here and I'm saying, Lord, I ain't gonna go through this no more. This gonna change for me. I said it's about the restoring of the mind. And next thing I knew, those people was moving their stuff out of here. And it wasn't like I was happy. It was just like, just watch and be mindful. Because those people were bringing me a lot of problems, man. They were raised, even there was different people in there. And I started to see what was going on and what was happening. Okay? And I called it like I seen it. But I didn't open my mouth to the people. I didn't say nothing to them. I let them speak to me. I let them say shit to me. And I never fed into it. I came here on social media and I posted it. Okay? So I'm saying this to say, some of y'all might have to get P.O. boxes, okay? You might have to get a P.O. box. You might have to, I know for a fact it's time for me to get a new phone. It's time. I already saw it. God gonna bless me where I go get me a new phone. God gonna bless me enough where I can get me a nice, decent phone where it won't be so easy to hack my account. Because my account has been so hacked, y'all. It's so hacked, Google texted me to pay them. Yeah. Yeah, and I know you like, what? Yeah, I can screenshot you the email on my phone, and it's saying, oh, your storage levels is high, so I gotta pay for storage space because I don't have an SD card. So Google charging me for storage space, okay? To upload more videos, more pictures, or whatnot, or have you. It also went as far as me paying for my emails to have space to be loaded, okay, and to store apps, okay. So, and it got to the point where they were just taking money out of my account, okay. So it was just, it's a lot of situations that you being awakened to. And you seeing, like, I'm seeing my person telepathically trying to talk to me, telepathically trying to make their way in. And baby, if I say something's over, whatever little funds you get, you might as well go pay them people back their money, because you was never come around here. It ain't no phone calls, ain't no call me spells, ain't none of that shit happening. I'm gonna tell you right now, because it's as to say, like, oh, well, the people move, so whoever come in next, we go, like, it's like a person really honestly think, like, you don't hear their conversations. I just want to put that in there. Like, I'm so aware and certain, and I have so much of mediumship to the point where I am hitting rams where they talking conversation. And when you come in the energy, see, I want to say something. When you are a person, you know your spiritual gifts. You start taking your power back from people, and you start calling that stuff back. And you start seeing your gifts and your power, and you start working your magic on you to bring in what you need for you to balance. That means you have stripped these people from your gifts. That means they was trying to block your gift that was putting you asleep. That's how you blindside somebody. You put them asleep. And you go and coach your energy. You go and hide behind the scene. And this time, I'm like, okay. Now I see. And the first thing came to my mind was the person was trying to, how would I say this? Trying to start conflict, but I'm a type of person, I'm a genuine person and I'm a wise soul. And he was telling me like the guy was showing me my neighbor next door. Like, I don't even have no problem with these people. Like, you showing me this man telepathically in my third eye, and then all of a sudden my alarm go off and it's them walking by. Like, as I say, like, you trying to stir up shit. Like, dude, you're a chaos devil. Okay, you're a chaos agent. So why would I even acknowledge these people? Like, I'm putting my story out there, and I hope when they hear what I'm saying or they watch my show, I don't got no problem with y'all. I don't know y'all. I mind my business. I stay in my lane. Okay? I stay in my lane. So anything this motherfucker trying to tell you, and if anything, and you feel some type of way about me exposing what this person doing and trying to throw you in the mix, is because you already wanted to come up against me. And it's just feeling run blank. Okay? But at the end of the day, just know you will never get a feedback from me. So it'll be pointless. It'll be a waste of time to even acknowledge me or say anything to me about anything, because my mind on a whole nother frequency. I'm on a whole nother page. I'm on a whole nother vibration. Chaos can't live with me. Chaos can't come with me. I lived in chaos for fucking 13 years. I'm not doing another year. This is my year. This is my time to shine. But it's just to show you how people operate from a dark side of point of view and still think that they can use you and manipulate you like you ain't a sin, like you ain't awakened, like they don't see you making moves in the realms, like they not watching. That's how you know a person is spiritually blind. They're spiritually blind. Their gifts are blocked off, okay? So they could be using people, helpers around me, you know, using that unit as an open portal for people to come in and direct you. Okay, and have you to think otherwise. Like, it's like a kind of like a confused spell, like to confuse you, but you are balancing it out. You know, you see it, you sense it, you read energy. Okay, but I'm saying all this to say they were blocking the information. Okay, this how they do. Now, information coming in, and this is what this person's doing. I done caught on about the documents that was blocked off. Now I'm talking about these documents. Now there's something else that's positive coming in. Now they're trying to find a way to try to block everything that's coming. To try to make you seem like you're the problem or you're the issue. When really, in reality, you're a chaos agent. We know what your position, now I know and I'm aware of the position of what you carry in the conflict you carry. That spiritual shit will never hit my wound and stick. I'm going to pass that. And when they can't start respecting you and they know that you're doing shit in the spiritual, I'm going to say this. My person can jump in my energy in and out, okay? I am literally sitting here and I can time traveling. You see my work, okay? And this person try to come up against my work every time I alchemize and every time I go time travel. They try to come against my work besides everything else that's already aligned for me. And it's not working. And now it's like, oh, when they see something that I have made clear in the RAM, it's like, oh, okay, she made this clear in the RAM. So now this shit coming. I gotta bring chaos now. I bring confusion to her. You know what I'm saying? It's not working. Ain't never gonna work. You need my energy for me to react. That's the thing. You need me to react. I'm not giving you that. I'm casting you out. I'm casting the spirits out. So best believe if you work them up above me, it ain't gonna work with nobody else around here. Okay? Nobody. And I said that. And I meant that. So, like I said, y'all, I'm gonna post the videos. Well, not the video. It's a email about the apartment that they sent me information for, okay, for me to move, to apply, not to apply for, but to move to. They held all that. They stole the mail, okay? They stole it. So this information is going out because I know that they're trying to steal my mail. They're waiting for something to come to me, but it's going to come to me in another way. They're showing me that I'm going to have to sign for it, okay? But that don't mean, that don't mean that you still won't stop it from coming because I got to sign for it, okay? We're not going to play dumb. We know how the system are. You know how people it is in the system. Okay, some of us going to get phone calls from attorneys and things. Some of us going to be getting letters to appear in court. Okay, and they're going to be warned. These people are going, just like they have their secret side of occult members, those occult members are going to be warned that letter better get out. So whoever touched this letter, that lawyer is going to take them and sue them. Okay, for tampering with mail and this, that, and the third. So they are already being warned before you even get the mail. Okay, because they already know what's going on because you have already put the information out. Some of these people don't win the courthouse and pretended to be you. Okay, I had a vision. I don't know if I put it on my page or not, but I had a spiritual vision that it was 3 people. It was my cousin, my auntie, and the third party, a Jezebel lady, was in the courthouse, and I was in front of the judge. That was on the right side, I was on the left side. And the judge said, are you such and such, sir? Why did you come over there and start the paper? He didn't say nothing to her, but what he ended up doing, I ended up walking to the side of the table. And I turned around on the side of her, and I pulled the paper towards me, and I signed. And the judge hit the thing and was telling me about what was coming to me, okay? Documentations, okay? So, something like that, like a reader I was just listening to, she was saying how some of us are going to go to sports. Okay, we're going to see ourselves in courts in the spiritual realm. Some of us not going to be in court in the spiritual realm. A lot of us, situations is happening in real timing. Okay, real timing. Okay, so be mindful, y'all. If you're under attacks right now, it's because something positive coming to you. If they trying to send you, make it seem like they're sending people towards you to attack you, it's not happening. Okay? It's not happening. You surpassed it. Okay? You see what's going on. You're aware. You're not falling for it. Okay? So if there's trust, if you feel like they're coming, because they were actually projecting in my home. And I said, get out. You're not welcome here. So they keep trespassing. There's a scripture in the Bible you can read. So when they ask you to reject, because when you ask you to reject, you got to go to sleep. And you see yourself walking out of your body, your spirit walking out. And read the scripture in John, what is it? Ecclesiastes. Read that scripture. They ain't going to be able to enter back. Okay? You have to set the tone. And I'm not here to play. So anybody want to keep taking turns to fuck with me? Hey, I'll make one example. I don't mind. I don't mind. Enough is enough. Okay? So you can call that a spiritual assassinator or whatever hell they want to call it, but just look what they're doing. Okay? Or look what they're trying to form. It's not working. Okay? Anyways, I hope this was a very good channel message for you guys. I hope if you know that you have mail or anything coming, you might want to get your P.O. box. Get your P.O. box. I want to say this. When I got my mail was open. Okay, my mail was already open, and it was taped back together. Okay. When I got my mail, okay, and I didn't even open it right away. I waited. Now, I got 2 pieces of letter from my bank. Okay, it wasn't open. It wasn't even taped, but the mail from the post office was taped. Okay, so the mail from the post office. The mail from the Social Security office was taped. Okay, so just be mindful because people really trying to get in your business and trying to find out shit, and they looking crazy. They even sending people from their town to watch us. Okay, so if you're living across town, they're sending people towards your town to watch you too. Okay, and you surpassed a whole lot of things. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you something, how God is putting it where I just ignore it. Okay, I ignore it. I'm surpassed it. That's why you're breaking the narcissistic spell. So when you break the narcissistic spell and you dealing with a Rudlock and a narcissist that have the same traits, okay, and when you break that, and you start setting boundaries, that's the type of shit that they do. This time around, that type of weight won't stand on you. You're not a trouble person. So if you're a chaos person and you're trying to come to a chosen, all that shit gonna do is boomerang right back to you. It's gonna boomerang back to that person. It ain't gonna work. It's simple plain as that. And it's like a person don't want to make the right decisions to leave you alone. So the divine is gonna step in. And I ask the divine to come in and intervene. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm noticing the videos that I've been putting out, ain't nobody been watching the page because they know what they done. And now if you go and watch it, that's action back. That you go back. And they don't watch it because they know the energy going back already. It already hit them. Okay? Now they just plotting in it. They just like, how do I say this? Like they're sitting in the energy, just, seeing how far you gonna go, what you gonna say, how you gonna react. And they're not getting the reaction that they're looking for. Okay? They're not getting it. I think this is to say, people don't know you. They don't know you. They're in your energy and they don't even know you. But how you gonna cause chaos to a person that ain't causing chaos to nobody? I mean, it's indeed you do it in the spiritual place. Like you trying to be sneaky about it, and that shit ain't working either. You expose your card. Okay? So you guys be mindful. Stay awakened, stay up. And I'm going to say this too. If you guys are looking for a way out of a contract, okay, if you're walking away from a contract and your contract is ending, I'm going to say this. Make sure when you sign your contract, tell them you want it sent to you in an email, okay? Get them documents sent to you in email. When that documents come to you in email, take your time and read over those paperwork very cautiously, very carefully. Read over those documents. Any lease you sign, do not rush and fill out no document. Tell them you don't want a paper lease. You want an email, okay? Not only that, when you sign these documents, how would I say this? Write your own lease out. Write your lease out. Spiritual lease. Okay? Meaning the things that you need to profit at home, what you're not going to deal with, the relationship or whatever, but work with your house. Okay? Your 7th house, your 8th house, your 5th house, work with those houses. Okay? If you in a contract with a person, a spiritual spouse, divorce that person. Okay? Divorce them. Okay? Some of us are finding out these people are not who they say they are. And to come in as a false person, that's a spiritual offense. Well, I can't say offense, but they broke the spiritual law. Okay? Because they didn't reveal themselves who they were to you. Okay? They falsified themselves. Okay? They trick you into a connection. Okay? So now you're finding out what this person did and what they are like. It's a lot that these people have done to the point where these people you're starting to see where these people crooks, where you can see and feel like someone came up against you with family and then turned around and looked at what you was receiving and wanted it for themselves and stripped everything from you. See, when the devil come in, he kills, steal, and destroy. And he took all my family, all my kids away from me, okay? Even start chaos with people in the family, with my siblings. And I'm going to say this because it was my sister. She said, because I thought you did, you said such. I said, hold on, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm over here trying to help you. Don't do that. I didn't do none of that. I didn't say nothing about you, because if I did, you would be the first. You know how I am, and they do. At the time, I'll be the one. Hey, I got something to tell you. I'm gonna tell you in your face. And that's why a lot of people didn't like me, because they knew Erica didn't hold her breath. She didn't bite her tongue, okay? Damn. And I would tell them, especially as you my sister, like, I'm going to tell you about yourself, or whatever. And my person came to me in the spiritual realm and was saying something about my sister, telling me about my sister. I'm like, okay, and Like, that ain't none of your business. So I'm guessing he didn't like my respond, and he went and told her something. He went and lied on me. Or the third party did. One of them lied on me and said something that I said something about my sister, and I didn't. And when my sister told me verbally, was trying to tell me something verbally, I cut off. I said, don't do that. I'm over here helping you. And at the time, she needed help. So he was trying to block me from helping her, okay? Because I was helping her get groceries, you know, not to put her business out there, but everybody need fucking help at the end of the day, okay? And if that's your people, you're going to do what you got to do. But this person was stopping me because I would help him. I would give him money. If I came from out of town, I go get a motel room to be with that person, and don't go around my family, but I spend some of my money with him. But it's like he wanted to be selfish. He wanted everything for himself from me, okay? And in the back of my mind, it was like he didn't want me to be in a relationship with nobody. It's like he wanted to, how would you say that? You know how a person try to isolate you, and then when it come to find out who you really is, and so you see you working on your spiritual gifts and your talents, you're supposed to be alone. You're alone. Anytime you go through a spiritual awakening, you're not supposed to be around a lot of people because your frequency will become unbalanced. Your vibration will become disturbed. Your chakras will start to come out of alignment. So when you're going through awakening, it's a must that you be alone. You don't go looking and go and be around toxic people. Okay? Like, the way people think is just like, you say you smart, right? Oh, okay. You smart? Okay. You know when you're awakening, you know you gotta go through your own thoughts. Oh, okay. I just want to know, cause sometimes people be making it seem like they just be really running a person. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta sit back and just think like that's really how a person be really thinking. Like, yeah, I got condos in that bitch thing, and God's like, nah. Let that person feel and think what they want. Okay. And anyway, guys, check that mailbox. Okay, check that mailbox. For sure. Check your mailbox. If you can, guys, excuse me, get your P.O. box, okay?
Okay.
Excuse me, spiritual burps.
Okay.
Excuse me. It's the truth, okay? Get a P.O. box. I heard that. I heard a person say that's the truth. I heard that loud. And it's like I said at the same time they said it. Get a P.O. box, guys. I'm about to load this message, and I'm going to load the videos, those emails up. And it's just weird, dude. Like, it's just sad. I don't know if I'm going to open the emails. I'm not going to open them. I'm just going to screenshot you every month that these people were emailing me. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, where did these emails come from? Because I would have been saw that. Like, dead ass on my soul, y'all. I would have been saw those emails. Ain't no way. And I was already in the atmosphere, like seeing shit going on, seeing shit trying to be sneaky. Okay, it's been like sneaky energy ever since those people left, and you know, it's like it's been calm a little bit, but at the same time, it's like they take that calm shit and they go back and go do chaos. So I'm picking up how they moving, how they do spells. So it be calm in the energy, it be real calm as hell, and it's like. The other day, that guy was upstairs and he was feeling just like he's feeling right now, like they're doing magic. I can feel it. They're doing spells, okay, and trying to access, but the access is denied. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. When spell work been done on you so long, you start to sense your shield, and the shield is that you feel a shield from their work, that spell work, and you got a shield around your spirit, around your aura. And it's not touching you. Shit been happening so long till you're not getting a reaction. It's like, how long a person gonna see something until they actually see that you ascending? Like, somebody don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care that you're ascending. They don't care about none of that. They just do what they want to do. And anyway, check y'all mailbox, y'all. Okay? Make sure that, you know, some of y'all might have to change the the P.O. box where you are going to have a P.O. box. You may not want to get a P.O. box in the same county. Some of y'all might change counties, because when you got mail close to certain counties, people work in certain counties and that mail go out towards that person because it's closer. But when you go out another place or out of the county and go put your mailbox somewhere in another county, these people can't move that mail like that. Okay? That mail have to stay in right where it's at. They can't take that mail to go to another county and bring it because that's not where you at. Okay? So just be mindful, guys. If I was you guys, I'll check these programs where you signed up for any services or information where you signed up for services to get, and make sure you got your address updated, telephone number, like ask them because they put you on a call list. Like if certain stuff supposed to be coming to you to give you a call or email or text. Well, I can't say email, ask for a text because we know a text will come through the phone faster than an email. Email will be delayed. And nowadays, they got so much things going on with this technology and this retrograde. They can delay things just because of the retrograde. Okay, things will be held back just because of retrograde. But if you're awakened and you know what's happening, pull your mail to you. Pull that stuff to you. Okay? See in the spiritual realm that you pick up everything at that mailbox. Okay? Start to use your spiritual gifts. Okay? And see things coming and working for you. Okay? Like, share, and comment. Thank you, guys.